Hi, welcome to Purple Bee. Thanks for joining. We're doing our all signs on Sunday, last week of May, going into June. Welcome, Gemini season. We're going to do all signs here at Purple Bee. I try to do that on Sunday. That's going to be our Sunday reading for either the morning or the afternoon reading. I'm not sure. I haven't decided which yet, but it is morning today. Yes, it's morning. Copycat. Get your drink, get your beverage, have a sip. If you haven't been here before, please throw a like and subscribe up there. Really appreciate it. It gets the video noticed and it also helps the channel grow. It helps the hive grow. Thank you. All my worker bees out there helping, making the world a better place, helping us survive, right? If this isn't your message, please leave it, right? I'm doing all signs, so, you may not go through any of this. I don't know. If it doesn't make sense, doesn't apply it, doesn't work, doesn't fit, doesn't, all that. Leave it. Not offended. See you later. Plenty of tarot readers out there. Bye. All right. We're going to start with Aries. We're going to start with Aries this morning. What's Aries got? We're going through Aries through Pisces for the week. Last week of May. Oh, and also we have a blue moon. We have a full blue moon this weekend. So it is, or not this weekend, but this week. It is the last, It is 2 moons in a month that make a blue moon. 2 full moons in a month. Blue moon. All right, I won't sing you, but it is 11/11. And I want to wish you luck this week. I want to wish you luck in all your endeavors this week and everything that you are going through, whatever you're doing, whatever you're hoping for, whatever you're dreaming for. I hope it comes true. All right, let's go, Aries. What you got? Boom, boom. I split it and then I shuffle it again. 2, 2, 2. Let's go. All right, Aries. Woo! Aries, you have a new beginning, but you're worried about this new beginning. Yeah, you're in your head, maybe a little depressed, maybe a little down, worried about which way to go in your future. Your future thinking right now, you're very worried about it. Someone's in their head, an Aries in their head, defending what one has invested in and guarding that, feeling maybe very guarded about protecting your mental health here. Things are changing. The Wheel of Fortune was the first thing to pop out for you. So things are changing. I do have the Sun card on you, Aries. So whatever it is you're going through, you are going to come out of this dark depression or this inward, overprotective of your feeling that you have here. Come on out. Enjoy the sun. Have a little positive outlook on that. You're going to be fine. Try not to self-sabotage, right? Try not to self-sabotage, talk to yourself funny, you know what I mean? Talk to yourself down, all that. Yeah. Taurus is going on a trip. Okay, Taurus, you're going on a trip. Where you're going? You're definitely lighting the fire. Taking advantage of the opportunities, taking a trip, planning a trip, traveling a lot. Could be by car, could be by boat, could be by plane, could be by surfboard. You're moving, you're on the move. Taurus is on the move this week. Where are you headed? Ooh. All right. 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. So you're disappointed about a collaboration going down, or you're not getting the help you need, or you're feeling a little low. Feeling low in your current environment. Maybe, the collabs and the partnerships aren't working out, or a partnership didn't work out. So you are planning. You need to go introspect, introspection is important here. But you might be going on a retreat, planning on a retreat, a beach house, somewhere quiet, somewhere by yourself. Yeah, so after this disappointment, going somewhere, the 8 of Wands, definitely travel. You might be going on a plane, might be going on a boat, like I said, but getting over those worries, getting over whatever just happened to you, whatever just grief and sadness that you've been in and whatever funk you've been in, you're going to be going on a trip. So enjoy that, Taurus. All right, now we got Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. And I will timestamp this. Gemini, you have collaboration, you have a party, you may be planning a party with people, planning an event, kind of hesitant, not sure how it's going to go down. You have a few ideas, not really sure what to do. You're a little undecided on what to do. Maybe you're undecided on what to do for your birthday. But there are people there trying to help you, trying to figure it out for you, trying to give you something, trying to help you out. Yeah, so take the help. Take the help. You don't have to come up with everything on your own. You got the Wheel of Fortune as well, so things are changing in your favor as well. Again, celebration, get-togethers, collaborations, helping one another out. Yeah, we got your card. We got the Lover's card. You came out in your own reading, Gemini, so you're here collaborating. It's 2 or more people, at least 2 to 4 people in this situation, planning your party, planning on your celebration, and happy birthday. I love this for you guys. A change and going in a new direction. I love it. Congratulations, Gemini, and happy birthday to you. Cancer. What about my water cancels? Where's my water boys? Water boy. Ugh. All right. Well, there's judgment being called on a Cancer this week. Oh, you got the Aries. You may be involved with an Aries. It may be something that you and an Aries are both working on together. Cancer and Aries have almost the same reading here, but there is a judgment being called on this. So, also in your head, also being overprotective of your emotions. Concealing your depressive feelings or something, and there's a big change ahead. You got the judgment, they got the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, there is change in this situation. Again, I'm getting a strong tie between you and Aries, Cancer and Aries, with this, but there is a judgment call being called on the situation. Tell me more. You got that collaboration too, and it is coming to an end. Unfortunately, someone is going to get the short end of the stick or feeling out in the cold, Cancer, feeling like you lost it, feeling like it was too much, feeling like it was very overwhelming with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, bringing in that depression. We got that Tower. We got 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, judgment's being called on Cancer here, and it could be someone you're dealing with, Cancer, but it is an energy that things need to change. And again, I'm getting strong. Things will change, and they will need to change. The Tower is coming in to change that. Yeah, so Judgment, Tower, there's going to be a call this week, an important call being made. So, and it's going to send you in a different direction. Try to not, with the feeling down, feeling depressed, or maybe even a sad crash out. I understand, and if you are out in the cold, let's see. We do have a water sign, Cancer. Cancer, you popped up in your own reading there. So, yeah, that reading is for you for sure. And again, it might have something connected to do with an Aries, may not. But, yeah, there's change ahead for you this week, Cancer, in this full moon week. Maybe a little bit in your head, all right? Okay, Leo. Leo's working hard. Leo's in school. Leo is online learning something. Leo is online learning and learning new tools. Possibly AI. I don't know why I got AI, but Leo is in some sort of learning new computer tools, learning new tools very slowly. But you're picking it up. You're doing it. There's something with online social media that you are working on this week, Leo. It does carry a manipulative factor, so that's where I get the AI from. It's tools, it's computer tools, but it's being used in a very artsy, crafty, maybe even you have a craft, maybe you're even very creative, and you're slowly coming up with this creation here online. Leo, you are working hard, methodical, slowly learning this, and you're going to put your stuff out there very soon. You have the Fool card and the 10 of Wands, so maybe biting off a little bit more than you can chew. If you went from the Fool to the Ten of Wands, you may feel that way. You may feel a little overwhelmed by the new skills you're learning and the new things you're doing and the new things you're putting out there. But it is online. Someone is watching you. Someone is helping you. You are definitely working behind the scenes here online. And you are going to figure it out. It's going to be fine. You're going to figure it out. And congratulations on your new skills. But, whew, they really did it to us in Utah, didn't they? Huge data center going up, huge, and they didn't even consider the communities not wanting it. And it's very sad what's happening to our Earth. And they're turning our parks into computers. They're turning, I mean, it's just data centers, I mean, information centers. I mean, open a book. We don't have to have this. Okay, anyway. All right, enough of my opinions. We are going to put those in the trash this morning. It's infuriating. It's infuriating. It really is. And it's hard to 11:11 not talk about it. And it's hard for it to not come through the cards, but AI is hurting us. It's not going to help anything that has to do with our natural land or our human exchanges or anything like that, or any connection or anything. If you think you're going to be more connected with AI, I'm sorry, it's going to be WALL-E soon. We're heading into that movie WALL-E. I love it. Anyway, what sign am I on? I went off on data centers because of Leo. Virgo, what do you got? I'm not blaming you, Leo. I'm just saying. You know, some people want to learn new skills, and I want to learn new skills. I want to know about it. Again, I'm about teaching me, but I'm not going to use it for that, and I'm definitely not going to be asking GPT anything. I never have. I didn't know what it was for like the longest time. For the longest time, you guys. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. A little bit of a Luddite over here. I'm just, my two dicks. My two dicks and my candles over here. Just leave me alone. I got coffee though. What do you got? Really good coffee too. The New Orleans kind. I love it. The chicory blend. It's like my favorite. Okay, Virgo. Intermission time over. My little commercial about no AI centers. Virgo, you're working hard. Virgo, you're at work. You're coming up with something. You're coming up with a new project, in fact, but your perspective needs to change. You're coming at it in a little sad, kind of gloomy way, like, oh, I guess I gotta do it. And I don't know why, because you're usually like, that's your card. You're showing up in the Pentacles. You're feeling down. You're feeling, loss, regret, perspective. Maybe you need to change the perspective to get this project off the ground that you're trying to do, okay? It may require travel. Virgo, you're here too, again, with the Hermit card. Or there's a Virgo here. You may be traveling to go meet a lovely lady. A mistress. Okay, anyway. Or did you go and meet a mistress and now you feel guilty? Anyway, now you have to work on it. So anyway, Virgo, I don't know what you're up to over here, but you're doing something. You got your eye on someone or something's happening. Sparks are flying and you might be traveling and you might even be going to meet this person. Yeah, Virgo. This person might be a collaboration. Again, very passionate energy, very fiery energy. You're definitely, it doesn't look like you're meditating too much, but this may put you in your head a little bit. This may make you a little weird. You got the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups here, so I don't know if that trip's going to be a good idea with that person or that that thing you think that is so sexy and awesome, and you're going to go see it. I don't know, Virgo. I don't know about that one. I definitely feel like there's high creative energy where you're going. It's just there's temptation there as well. There's things, women around. It's a trip, it's a party, it's a vacation, it's a thing. You may not want any part of it, and you may just go inward and go into your little hermit closet and stay there and not join it or be part of it. But it is happening around you, and somebody is there interested, or you're interested in somebody else. So I don't know if that made sense. Hopefully. Okay, Libra. Libra, you might be dealing with a water sign, working on a project with a water sign, something you are investing in, protecting, working slowly at, making sure it gets off the ground. You are in collab with somebody, you are getting help from somebody here with that collaboration. Eight of Swords, you popped up in your own reading there too there. Maybe a little sabotage, maybe a little not knowing which way it's gonna go. Tell me more for Libra, because Libra's so indecisive that it's like if I tell you you don't know which way to go, you're just sitting here going, yeah, thanks, that's how I came here. Oh, and you got the Queen of Wands as well with the Page of Cups. So inspiring new creative ideas at work. You're looking good, you're feeling good, you got your magic, you're riding in on your broomstick and you're waving your wand and just feeling good, and you know it's like you're on top of your game, especially at work. And there may be a young person or a young, new, fresh, creative ideas that you're coming up with at work, and it's wonderful. Maybe a little bit on the sexy side. Maybe you're feeling a little sexy. Maybe you're feeling a little like you're working on your health. You're working on your beauty regimen, whatever that might be. All right, Libra, that makes sense with your Venus. Okay, well, good luck with that. Scorpio. What do we got for Scorps? Come on, I need some good energy this week. Scorps, what do we got? All right, Empress and the World. Ooh, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, again, birthing a new project, something online maybe. You may be a little worried about it. Maybe it's, a slow start, or you're kind of mirroring like what you want to see out of this project. Again, you're birthing a brand new start. You had ended a cycle, and you are absolutely starting something new and beautiful with that Empress. You have great ideas. These three popped out together, but be careful of the self-sabotage, hanging on too tightly, not giving your love out too easily, your self-care. You're being very protective of your self-care, but maybe you're not seeing it the right way. Maybe you need to be a little bit more out there. And I don't want to say seeing it the right way. I just mean like you're kind of in denial. You're not really seeing her. You got to take the blindfold off a little bit. You got to let go a little bit. You're hanging on a little too tight. So maybe you have some strict kind of like a checklist or something in your head, or something of the way things should be in love or in this situation. But don't worry about it. You got the World card and the Empress card. Those are two very powerful cards. With that Eight of Swords, I look at that as like, worrisome, a little like, And again, a lot like that Two of Swords and that bondage and that like you're not seeing it all. You're not seeing it. So therefore maybe you're just blinded to it because you don't see it all. But the Sun is there. There's the Ace of Cups again. Everything's going to work out great. You are going to be in collaboration. You are going to get what you need this week. You are going to meet up and have success there and collaboration, all that wonderful stuff. Awesome. And sharing and loaning and loving. I love it. All right, Scorp. That was a good one for you. Good luck. Sag. Why is everybody so overprotective of their ideas? It's just like, everybody. Sag, you're also doing something online. You got some ideas going on. You've been working long and hard at this one thing that you really like to do. You're putting the work in. You're showing up diligently. You're doing it methodically. It's definitely online. You also may have, because of this, somebody's very curious, or you're learning as well. You're learning a new to how to implement new things. You may have to travel or go somewhere to get there, or your ideas are, it's like they excite you, and so now you're putting them out there, you're putting out your excitement. It's like you get excited about your idea and then you put it out there real quick. You may be hanging on to that idea a little bit too tightly, though, a lot like Scorpio. It's like with the perfection and not wanting to put things out there because you're afraid of what I don't want to lose it. I don't want to make this move. I don't want to lose what I have. I'm kind of scared to go the whole way, but don't be. You have the Queen of Wands as well, and that is a Sagittarius card, so you could be popping up in your own reading here, right there, as well as, defending and putting in the creativity, the slow, methodical work, protecting your work, and you may find an attractive, or, be working on something very beautiful yourself, or, you just be careful of like the perfection, and the creative idea is beautiful and amazing, and you're out here with your wand and swinging your creative ideas around. Other people are doing what you do. It's not just you in the mix. There's like 5 other people that do the same exact thing you do, so you may struggle with that. You may also be struggling either internally or online with some people or with another fire sign this week. Capricorn. Cappy. And again, I apologize for my fast talking, and then the words go together, and I think I said tentacles the other day. I meant 10 of Pentacles, and I said tentacles. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. It's part of the savant. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, you got a wish come true. Maybe with a Sag here, definitely with a fire sign. We got Temperance and King of Wands. So patience, having patience. Kind of temper that fire a little bit, all right? You may be overindulging this week, maybe a little too much. Maybe you need to balance it out. Maybe you're coming off a little too strong this week. Sometimes when we drink or we do things and we get a little loud and we get a little like, and we want, we need to temper that. So tempering your emotions. I know you want to jump off and just go, but you definitely want to go somewhere. You may be going to a place. You may have a wish of a place that you wanted to go, and you waited a long time patiently with the Temperance and the Hermit, and now it's finally coming. What's with that King of Wands? But you're still worried about it. You're still in your head about it. You're feeling down and depressed again. I don't know. I'm getting the 9 of Swords like all week for a lot of different people. So I don't know if it's the mental health week, if it's May, if it's things going on personally in your life, but people are really trying to put on a brave face and maybe trying to avoid their 9 of Swords by like going places and going out and making plans and doing things. They're trying to fill their schedule and fill the outside with what's going on the inside, right? I'm seeing that a lot. That's a vibe. And we do need to collaborate. We do need to give and take. We need to give and take either to ourselves or to this situation. We can't have it all. Can't have it all, Cap. Calm down. Aquarius. I said, calm down, Cap. Chill out. Oh, Aquarius, I love you. Look at you. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. After you walk away from the situation, 8 of Cups. You're leaving behind something that's been long overdue that you needed to walk away from. Long overdue. So long overdue that it's so done. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. The two aces are raw energy in love, in money, in opportunity. I want this reading. I want to walk away from something and have all this new beginning. You have new beginnings this week, Aquarius. You are on it. I love it. I love it for you. Coming in fast. Maybe after being left out in the cold. Maybe after a breakup. You got the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. You're starting in a brand new journey. Judgment's been called. It came in fast. Maybe it was a cutoff. Maybe it was something that happened very fast. but it was supposed to happen. The judgment is there, Aquarius. So, but with this see how I do that? Fresh, raw energy. Slow down, Kim. That's what my dad would say. Slow down. What are you going so fast for? Slow down. And you got the Eight of Swords too. So again, with the swords, gosh, getting in your head, maybe a little self-sabotage. It is something to do with work. You do have double eights here, 88. It's your abundance. We are talking about your abundance here. We are talking about a judgment call being made. We are talking about you walking away from something that you need to walk away from quickly. And you have the Lover's card on the bottom. So possibly with a Gemini, but you are choosing a new path. You are going on a new path. You have the best energy here to start that new path. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. It does not get any better than that. To start a new beginning. Leave that behind. You don't need it anymore. Bye. Pisces, my final sign. Oh, all right, you had Ace of Pentacles too. I love that. Maybe you and Aquarius have a fresh, new, raw idea together. Maybe a collab, maybe a contract. Okay, I'm taking it because you do have that Ace of Pentacles. But, ooh, someone may have taken your Ace of Pentacles because that was too much. Yeah, maybe spending too much. Maybe, wheeling and dealing too much. Maybe you took too much out of your account. Maybe you're overdrawn, overtaxed, overly, yeah, or you gave too much and now you have nothing, or somebody took the something from you and now you're feeling really burdened about that. So you are burdened about your money this week a little bit, Pisces. That's what I'm seeing here. I do have some sneaky energy here in your Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, Five of Swords. Possibly some fighting, possibly a blowout, a fight, harsh words. Someone's angry. Someone's upset. Yeah. So, but you did show up here in your Knight of Cups, Pisces. You did show up. You want a kind conclusion to this, you just want to make a kind apology. You want to apologize. Maybe this person is apologizing for what they did. Yeah, because it puts you alone. It puts you in your Four of Swords. It puts you having to heal and be alone and maybe cut off. Yeah, so I'm sorry. It looks like, thievery and blowouts and fights and things like that going on in your reading. You came out sideways, maybe with another water sign. It could be with another water sign. But I do see an apology here. Someone feels bad for the things they said and the things they did to you. Maybe with a Virgo. Also, you had the Magician on the bottom. Okay, well, that was that. Pisces. Hope you get over that. And again, these signs, these are just random energies. I just threw them out there. Aries, just be careful. The seven of wands popped up a lot. So it's winning the battle. It's being victorious over things. It's also protecting things and also like defending things and making things to just watch it with the overprotective energy. You're starting on a new journey, possibly with a water sign. The money is there. Let the situation end, possibly with a family member, or you're going to have good times with a family member. A father figure is here. A Cancer and a new direction is here. You know the truth. You know what to do. You know how to step forward. You know which direction to take there. You've been investing. You've been working hard. You are going to get noticed for what you've been doing. Things are coming in fast, possibly messages and things like that. Changes this week with that moon. Watch out for sneaky energies. Watch out for people, just being, just that sneaky energy around you. A lot of people do things online now, and it gets real shady. It's hard to protect yourself online, I know. But we are moving to calmer waters here. All right, everybody, that was your signs for the week. Let's get an intuitive oracle for all signs. We are now at 30 minutes. I think this is my longest reading yet. I did try to do it rather fast, but, empowered decisions. This week is going to require empowered decisions. So intuition empowers your decisions. Trust your inner compass. Listen within. Go within. Let that be your deciding factor. If you are having Queen of Wands energy, which popped up a lot, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a party. It's going to be wonderful. If it is your birthday this week, happy birthday. Enjoy that. And I hope you enjoyed this coffee cup reading today. Entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye.